Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com. Probably coming to you in the Reiki On group or in the Masters group run by me or my daughter Kat G. And we're talking about higher God, lower God. And this is a symbol that if you look at it, it's got a cross in it. So it's the Christ consciousness, it's soul power. It's aligning your lower self with your higher self that's within you. Your lower self is your chakras below your heart. Your higher self are your chakras above your heart. Remembering that there's only 5 chakras in you. That the root chakra belongs to the earth and your crown chakra belongs to divinity, to God, to the universe, to the cosmos. And then your first chakra starts at your sacral chakra, which is your gender chakra. And your last chakra ends at your mind, your brow chakra, your third eye. So you've got your heart chakra, and you've got your throat and you've got 2 above it. From your heart, you've got your throat and your brow, and below it, you've got your solar plexus and your sacral. So the root chakra is the earth, doesn't belong to you. It connects you to the earth through the earth star, and the crown chakra doesn't belong to you. It's connected to you through the soul star. And so the higher God, lower God, what it does is it connects your lower self, your own chakras below your heart, to your higher self, your own chakras above your heart, to the third element, which is the cosmos, God, the source energy, Reiki, universal life force energy. So it creates a connection with those. It's particularly useful for psychic healing, for empathic healing, for intuition, which is why a lot of these extra symbols we're teaching you now, I'm teaching you, or Kat Garner, the only other Reiki Master tutor in my lineage. She just happens to be my daughter, but she wasn't gifted with this because she's my daughter. She worked very hard for this. In fact, she did 3 years of shadowing me, then being independent, then creating her own Reiki Master tutorial book, which probably if you're training under her, she's got. And all that was channeled intuitively through her because she attuned and is working in alignment with this symbol, higher God, lower God. So a lot of things that I say, a lot of things that she says, come through us, not from us. If you want life to come through you and not from you, if you want to be God aligned, then this is the symbol for you. Again, it's a master symbol and it could be activated. Now, we've told you could go away and play with it, you'll get no power. That's not just me saying that, that's my experience, that's my daughter's experience, that's the way it works. And if you ever disrespect the lineage, disrespect, not me and Kat, if you disrespect the higher ascended masters, if you work outside of the premise of love and light and healing and pure intention to help people on their soul journey, to evolve consciousness, then these powers, this magic dissipates. You'll find that you're unable to work with these symbols. So higher God, lower God is really important. As I say, it's the cross with the symbol. Learn to draw it, contemplate on it, see what it means for you, place it on yourself, draw it and put it under your therapy couch for your clients, for yourself. Get in a relationship with it for yourself. I mean, that's going to be something that takes weeks, months and years. When you get your master's attunement, when you get your final qualification, that's the beginning of your journey. And your journey will continue irrespective of where you are on the path throughout many lifetimes. And the lower God, higher God actually will accelerate that process. It might be that you're on this Reiki Master journey and this is the last time you'll come to Earth. It might be that the last time you incarnate as a human being. And that's magical, that's powerful, and that's good to know. And if you work with the higher God, lower God symbol, which aligns your lower self to your higher self, to your God self, so you become truly God aligned, and find this what's called Siddhi consciousness, Christ consciousness, which is why the symbol has a cross in it. Nothing to do with the crucifixion. Although you could look at it that way, but it actually has got nothing to do with the crucifixion. It's got more to do with the zodiac and the balance and the symbolism of the cross, which the Christians stole, but that's not a bad thing. That's just, most things are stolen. But if you go back to the origins of it, there's a lot of power in the cross. If you look at the Ankhs, the Egyptian symbol with the ball on the top of the cross, And if you look at this symbol with the cross in it, then basically the cross has power beyond Christianity. It was before Christianity. Christianity is quite a new religion, really. And as I've said before, that the Essenes, the Egyptian seekers of knowledge and seers of knowledge, created these symbols. It channeled them by using a vibrational frequency, which we call the Reiki ray, which when you use this symbol of higher God, lower God, you'll be more in harmony with. So if you want to become intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, if you want to experience bilocation, precognition, remote viewing, then this is a symbol for you. And I would use it very, very cautiously, only knowing the intention of clients that you place it on. You've got to know your clients. This is, as I say, a master symbol. You can heal with it, but it's more for you. It's more for you, I would say, unless you get somebody with a real spiritual issue, maybe, and this is getting deep now, maybe you're doing an exorcism, or you're getting rid of demons, succubus and succumbi, which is another subject which we won't go into. As I say, this Reiki Master training is not the end. There's a lot more beside, but you need the toolbox. And this higher God, lower God symbol, as with the Tamarashai, are very much the tools in your advanced toolkit. So we're introducing you and handing them to you now. What you do with them is up to you, and you've always got me and Kat to give you best guidance. Don't play with this stuff. This is powerful magic. This is where the Reiki really becomes beyond, out of this world, literally out of this world. Nothing to fear. What will happen is if you use it wrongly, it just won't work. You can't damage yourself or damage anybody else with it. It just won't work, and you'll go, well, that doesn't work. Well, no. Look in the mirror, and the reason it doesn't work for you is because of what you're doing. So, you know, when you're doing things right, it all works out. So the higher God, lower God is the connection of the three elements, which is your lower physical self, your higher physical self, which has sort of got a higher self cosmic connection, but then it's your God self, your Siddhi self, your Christ self. And Christ isn't the character in the Bible. Jesus means the anointed one, and Christ means from God. So you came from God. So, you know, if you've got a portion of an apple pie, you've got a slice of apple pie in your hand, where did it come from? It came from apple pie. It didn't come from a cherry pie or a banoffee pie or something like that. And you are from God. So you are a part of God. So you've got power. And this lower God, higher God symbol will connect you to that. So like the blue touch paper, stand back and be amazed. If you need any help, you know where we are. Be powerful. Enjoy your mind.